Fire's gone out of the day, but it lingers. In Rome, the continual mountains are based on heroes of sea. In Copenhagen, the Tivoli gardens are lighted. We're selling the lottery on San Juan de la Turenne. These are the moments when we turn in and look at ourselves and ask with a wonder that is never lost altogether. Is it? Can there be more? Is this what the bright wheels of heaven do? And it is music, another legend, one that everyone knows. Legend of the sentimental whore, the courtesan who made the mistake of love. But you see her coming into this plaza now, not as she once was, when she burned with a fever that cast a dim light over Paris, but changed. Yes, faded, as legends and lanterns fade when they turn into day.
We'll take our usual table.
This table is reserved for Lord Byron.
This table is always our table.
I'm not hungry.
Permit me.
Look at the wine list.
Still we're sparkling.
Sparkling.
Might I make a suggestion, Signor Casanova?
Please do.
It's a very cold, dry wine from only 10 meters from the snow line of the mountains. The name of the wine is Quando, meaning when. Such as, when will remittances be received? When will bills be paid? Waiter, a bottle of Quando for Signor Casanova. Compliments of the house.
I'm sorry this had to happen in your presence.
That doesn't matter, my dear. But why don't you tell me when you're short of money?
I thought it was apparent. It is fair to one house. Do you call that a kiss?
I call that the ghost of a kiss. It'll have to do for now.
Are you tired, Marguerite? Are you tired? You know, you shouldn't have rested something.
I looked at silver and rested.
You looked at silver at Ahmed.
No. I rested at Ahmed's and had mint tea.
You had mean tea downstairs.
No, upstairs.
Upstairs? Where they burn the coffee?
Upstairs where it's cool and there's music. And the humming of the bazaar is soft as the murmur of pigeons.
That sounds restful. Reclining among silk pillows on a divan, and a curtain in perfumed alcove above the bazaar.
Forgetting for a while where I am, or that I don't know where I am.
Forgetting alone? Or forgetting with some young companion? Who plays the lute or the flute? Or had silver to show you? That sounds very restful, Marguerite. And yet you seem so tired.
If I'm tired, it's your insulting solicitude that I'm tired of.
It is insulting to feel concerned for your safety in this place.
Yes, it is. The implication is.
What's the implication?
You know what it is. That I'm one of those aging voluptuaries who used to be paid for pleasure but now have to pay. I won't be followed. I've gone too far to be followed. What is it?
A letter for, the lady.
How strange to receive a letter in a place where nobody knows I'm staying. Will you open it for me? Well, what is it?
Not important. An illustrated brochure from some resort in the mountains.
What is it called?
By a while. Do you know this resort in the mountains, Margaret?
Yes. I stayed there once. It's one of those places with open sleeping verandas, surrounded by snowy pine woods. It has rows and rows of narrow white iron beds, as regular as tombstones. The invalids smile at each other. Mail is delivered. The friend who used to write you 10-page letters contents himself now with a bluebird postcard that tells you to get well quick. And when the last bleeding comes, not much earlier or later than expected, you're wheeled discreetly into a little tent of white gauze. And the last thing you know of this world, of which you've known so little and yet so much, is the smell of an empty icebox.
You won't go back to that place, Margaret.
I wasn't released. I left without permission. They sent this to remind me.
You dropped this.
Emma threw it away.
Excuse me.
Margaret, from now on, you must take better care of yourself. Do you hear me?
I hear you. No more distractions for me. No more entertainers in curtained and perfumed alcoves above the bazaar. No more young men with a pinch of white powder or a puff of gray smoke can almost make someone devoutly remembered.
No. From now on.
What from now on?
Rest. Peace, Margaret.
Rest in peace is that final bit of advice they carve on gravestones. And I'm not ready for it. Are you? Are you ready for it?
The end of Block 1.